Hey YouTube, this is Brendan Cusack with Cusack Prep, and in this video we're going to review how to add and subtract functions. So what I have for you here is two functions written at the top. I'm defining f of x, and that's going to be equal to 2x squared minus 3x plus 7, and g of x is going to equal 4x squared minus 6x minus 3. So if we're presented with this to try to find f plus g of x, well, all this really means is it's the same thing as f of x plus g of x. So that's equivalent to that. Now, since f of x is equivalent to all of this, I can replace f of x with 2x squared minus 3x plus 7. And when I make that replacement, I use parentheses. It's a good habit to pick. You don't always need it, but if you forget when you do need it, it's going to create problems. We'll see that in the next example. And then since g of x is 4x squared minus 6x minus 3, I can just write that there in parentheses. Now, when what's inside of the parentheses is a positive sign, there's no multiplication or division or subtraction or anything like that taking place. We can just drop out the parentheses, and then we're going to add like terms. So pretending the parentheses aren't here, 2x squared plus 4x squared is going to combine to give me 6x squared. Negative 3x plus negative 6x is going to give me minus 9x. And 7 plus negative 3, well, that's going to add to 4. And that's how you would add that. Now, if on the other hand, what we have is subtraction, the same first step applies. F minus g of x is going to be the same as f of x minus g of x. I can place f of x in parentheses, so that's going to be 2x squared minus 3x plus 7. And I can subtract g of x, which is 4x squared minus 6x minus 3. And this is where it really matters that you put the parentheses in. So what I have to do next is when I get rid of the parentheses, the first one has nothing in front of it, so I can just simply drop them away. So 2x squared minus 3x plus 7. However, the second set of parentheses has a negative sign in front of it. So as I get rid of these parentheses, I'm going to need to distribute that negative. So I'm going to have minus 4x squared minus a negative 6x is going to be plus 6x. And minus negative 3, well, it's going to be plus 3. And then at this point, I do what I did last time, where I just combine like terms. So 2x squared minus 4x squared is going to give me negative 2x squared. Negative 3x plus 6x is going to give me plus 3x. And 7 plus 3, well, that's going to give me 10. And so this would be your answer down here for subtraction. And that's it. That's how you add and subtract basic polynomial functions. Thank you for watching.